ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Ooh, can I hit the red button, please? Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another McFarlane Toys action figure review set on the DC Multiverse 2-pack of The Flash and Batman Earth -52, or Red Death. Try and pick up your McFarlane Toys figures, you can do so at
Search your feelings, you know it be true.
Darkside Toys is a store for you. Link below. And while you're down there, please go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. We need the 1 million subscribers. Anyway, I'm really excited to have this set right over here. This looks really cool. Big thanks to McFarlane Toys for making this review possible and sending out this sample my way to review for you guys. If you want to see the latest from McFarlane Toys, be sure to check the link in the description below. And I'm noticing that we have a base right over here. This is the first I've seen from the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse figure line. Anyway, right there, it says The Flash and Batman Earth -52. And then on the back, you can see comic covers for each character. Then there's several other comic covers right there at the bottom. And then right here, it just says The Flash and Batman Earth -52. The window creeps up to the top. Not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. So we get our standard issue DC Multiverse stands right over here with the pegs sticking up, and you can see we get DC right over there, and then you get 2 trading cards, and then you get this new base, which is awesome. But I really like these trading cards too. I think it's kind of neat that for these 2-packs we get this fancy silver foil card right here, so I really like that. That's pretty cool. To compare it to the single carded Flash figure that has a different head sculpt, you can see it's the same image, but you get that foil going on. There's a little read up over here on the back. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. And then we get the Earth -52 image right here on this foil, and that looks really cool too. Oh man, I really dig that a lot. And then you can see right over here, there's a little read up on the back. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. And then to get a closer look at this guy, wow, I dig this a lot, man. That looks great. I love the paint detail on this. I love the sculpt of it. This rugged rocks looks really good. I like looking at beautiful rocks. Look at the beautiful rocks. But yeah, you get pegs right over here. So I was able to put both figures on this and have them running next to each other, even though, you know, real estate is a little bit scarce over here, but still, I really dig this. And then you can see it's hollow at the bottom right over here. So we get the same Francis Manipool head sculpt design with this figure. However, it is a different head sculpt, which I like. And if you want to swap the head with the single carded release of the Flash figure, you can do that. And you can see a face comparison or a head sculpt comparison between the 2 Flashes. I really do like them both. And yeah, it's great that you could swap them and you could use the effects from the single carded one. It would have been nice if this one had those effects too, but we do get that base instead, I guess. And then you can see that the paint apps look really clean. And I do like how the mouth looks and the teeth and the grit and everything. Eyes look really good. So yeah, once again, I really feel like they captured the likeness of the Flash from the Manipool books. So I think that looks awesome. I really like that. And everything else is the same on this figure. It's the same exact deco and sculpt and everything throughout on this, except for the hands. Yeah, the hands are different. So you do get these kind of clawing hands right here, as opposed to the single carded Flash that has a fist on the right side and a wide open flat hand on the left. So, you know, I wish we'd gotten sets of interchangeable hands for all of these figures, but at least they changed the hands up, so that's kind of neat. And you can see the ports are all in the same spot right there on the boots and everything. This is a little bit more warped just due to the pose that it's in inside the box, but I feel like this material is kind of bouncing back a little bit, you know? Not all the way, but with some heat and time, I think it will. I don't know, we'll see. So kind of the thing with all these other Batman metal figures, it's basically just, you know, a mashup of the Flash and Batman, except this is like an evil Flash Batman right over here. I've not read the storyline. If you recommend it, let me know, because it does look dope. I really like the design over here a lot. It looks really cool. And I thought it was strikingly familiar, and it took me a while to realize why it looks so familiar to me. And Zed, yeah, it kind of reminds me of Lord Zed, no? Do you see this, a little bit of a resemblance over here? Yeah, I mean, the color scheme is very similar for sure, right? But even that face guard right over there, kind of Lord Zed, you know? But anyway, I need to get that Rita Repulsa 2-pack, by the way. But anyway, this head sculpt looks awesome, and I do like it. I love the black underneath the eyes right there, the detailed sculpting, and then you get this interesting texturing over here. It's just extremely subtle. That just really comes through with this burgundy plastic, so I really dig it. Nice silver paint right there on the side for the bat ears, and right over there too. If you want to plug in the yellow electric or speed force effects onto this guy, I guess you could do that, but I believe believe it's supposed to be red with bats, right? Is that how it's supposed to look? But anyway, nice clean silver paint right there on the chest. Really like that. Then we get this nice glossy red for these other added pieces right over here, which I think is really neat. I love how you can see some muscle fibers right there, very Lord Zed-like. And yeah, man, nice shiny, or not shiny, but just it has a glossy finish, and I really think that changes up the finish of the whole figure. You know what I mean? It adds some dynamics to it. You get a whole peg right there in the back. You can see the musculature going on right there. There's your Red Death butt. And then you can see these nice little shingle pieces sticking up right over here. They almost kind of remind me of gills or something. Really neat looking. And then, yeah, the abs right over here look really good. And I like these added parts and everything, man. And I think the paint apps over this sculpt looks really good over here, too. So I'm really digging this. Nice looking boots. Really like that. Again, it kind of just cuts off right over here. I wish we had a little bit of a smoother transition, but I do like having the articulation. And of course, you get peg holes at the bottom of the feet. Now, the articulation on this Earth Negative 52 or Red Death figure is pretty much what I would expect. Unfortunately, I feel like I cannot move the head up more than that. So I wish we had more head articulation. You can make his head look downward. You get side-to-side motion right there and some head pivoting. You do get the butterfly joints that shift forward and back and shift up and down. Shoulder joints will move outward that far, and they will move down all the way. You could rotate a full 360. You get bicep swivel, great double jointed elbows, and then the wrist pins turn side to side and hinge up and down, or these are ball pin joints right there. Then you get a diaphragm joint that turns side to side. You get some diaphragm pivoting, crunches forward only a tiny bit, and then crunches back more so. Similar articulation at the waist where it turns side to side, waist pivot, and then with both joints together, he'll crunch forward just that much, and with both joints together, he'll crunch back a whole lot more so. I wish he'd crunch forward more, but anyway, the hips move outward that much, and he'll kick forward that far, back, a little bit of shifting over here. I wish we had an actual thigh cut, and then double jointed knees, and then the ankles turn side to side. You can move them down a little bit, up a little bit. It does have ankle pivot and toe articulation. Now to measure out these two figures, you could see that the Flash is standing right at 7.5 inches tall, and Red Death is just a little bit shorter. And then for a comparison, here's the 2-pack Flash figure next to the single carded version. And then to compare Red Death next to a couple other Batman metal color specific figures, we have Murder Machine and we have Dawnbreaker right here. This is really cool, actually. I'm really liking this collection so far. And then of course I had to compare Red Death right here next to the first version of the Lightning Collection Lord Zed, which I picked up at the Minnesota Nerd and Out Con. I miss being able to travel and meet you guys. I miss you guys. And then here's the Flash and the Red Death figures next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man. Wait, I know he's fast, but you're just a Batman with red clothes. You're not fast. Oh! Okay, that was fast. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thank you to all these people over here that help make this review possible and support what I do here on YouTube. If you're interested in helping make this channel grow, check it out, link in the description below. And I like this 2-pack set. Again, I wish we had the effects for the Flash figure, and it would be cool to have added effects for the Red Dawn figure or Red Death figure. I mean, I always want more effects and accessories and stuff like that, so that would be cool to have. But you know, just looking at these two figures right here using this base, I think it's a very cool set, and I think the price point is pretty fair. I believe these are selling for around 40 bucks, and I don't think that's too bad. And I think they both look very good too, especially this Red Death figure. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the color scheme or what. I just really like this design, and I think it's dope. And at the price point of around 40 bucks, I'm going to give this 2-pack set a Sud rating of I love it. And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comment section below. You know, at first I thought this would be a $30 set, but yeah, I think it's a $40 set. But anyway, correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, I think it's a dope set. I want to know what you guys think. If you want to see the latest in action figure news and a photo gallery of images, you can find it all over at toynewseye.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Stardust. And I will catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
Yeah,
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face, your face,